What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video, and today we're going to be continuing the NHL trade deadline previews. Today I'm going to be doing the Calgary Flames. Now, this one is going to be fun because this is a very good team that could add at the deadline. They're definitely buyers if we were going to consider it. So right now, Calgary, at the time of recording this, is first in the Pacific with 34 wins, 15 losses, 5 OT losses, and 73 points. They're looking like one of the teams that will be contending for the Stanley Cup. And I think that this has been a very fun year for the Flames and their fans. I know a lot of people are excited to see what they do at the deadline. First, let's check out their cap-friendly. They do own their first-round pick for the next 3 seasons. They don't have a second this year. They have a third. They have the Islanders' fourth. But, you know, they do have some picks to work with if we were going to look at a couple years down the line as well. So when it comes to their cap for next season, and I always bring this up, you know, the biggest name there is Matthew Tkachuk. I know Riddick is also an RFA. Mike Smith is going to be coming off the books. You know, there's some other names here, but those are the big names that you're going to want to look at. And they currently have $13 million in projected cap space for next season. So you're hoping that gets it done. I'm sure it will. And some other names and stuff like that. They might end up using the LTIR. I don't know if they have any players that can go on there. Michael Stone is hurt right now. So they do have some guys for buyouts as well. Troy Brouwer is still on there. I'd be interested to see how the Flames work around with their cap space. I know it could go up next year, so it could be around $16 million in cap space. But right now, the projected cap space is $1.3 million, and I'm sure they would be able to find trades to be able to move cap hits out to be able to bring in somebody. So just bringing up some of the rumors that have been going on regarding the Calgary Flames. Apparently, Elliot Friedman mentioned in 31 Thoughts that the Flames have inquired about the New York Rangers forward Mats Zuccarello, and we do know Zuccarello is a pretty solid player. This year in 39 games played, he has 30 points, 9 goals, and 21 assists. So he'd definitely be a very good addition for the Calgary Flames. Now, the only thing about that is how much do you have to give up for a player like that? Is it going to be a roster player? Probably a pick would have to be involved. His cap hit is currently at $4.5 million, but his remaining cap hit is $1.4 million. So there'd have to be some salary going back and forth there. They would be able to fit it in, but that's just the first name that we've been hearing. I know the Flames have a pretty solid blue line and actually are one of the best scoring teams in the NHL. So it's not imperative that they get something done, that they make a trade. But if you add to an already impressive team, they've been scoring all over the place. They've got, like I said, a great blue line. That Lindholm addition was fantastic. Obviously, a pretty significant trade. You know, the Flames don't have to do anything, but maybe they will. I'm one of the people that think that something could happen. Whether or not it's a big name, we'll have to see. But I do think they'll look at depth. For some reason, if I was just to throw a random name out there, if they were going to have sort of a depth defenseman type of piece, maybe they look at a Jay Bouwmeester. I don't know about the scoring aspect of it because, again, they do have a lot of scoring, but Mats Zuccarello could be an option for them. Some people have brought up Simmons. I don't know if that would work. They'd probably have to give up quite a bit, but, again, maybe a good possibility. A Radko Gudas maybe on the blue line. The Flyers, though, have looked really good. I don't know. This is a kind of a mystery. I haven't heard too many names. Mats Zuccarello is the one that we've been hearing the most because of Elliot Friedman's 31 Thoughts, but another thing I wanted to bring up was how many people trust the Flames goaltending situation. I know Riddick has been good for them, very good for them, but do you trust Mike Smith as the backup? I know that he's got some experience. He's a very good goaltender. When he's on his game, he's a very good goaltender, but when he's off, it looks pretty bad sometimes. So do you guys trust Mike Smith as the backup going into the playoffs for the Calgary Flames, or do you think that they inquire on somebody else and try to move out that salary? I'm under the impression that that could be an option, but the Flames will be interesting as we, go on. It's currently the 8th of February, so if you're watching this at another date and something's changed regarding Calgary, I can't predict the future, but these are just my general thoughts on the Flames. So basically, maybe some depth scoring. depth on defense, and maybe a backup goaltender. So nothing too crazy for the Flames if I was to make a prediction, but it would be cool to see them make an all-in type of move because they are legitimate contenders. So these videos aren't meant to be too long, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. I'd love to have more hockey conversations with you. Join the squad. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Click that notification bell and like the video. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.